Hello everyone, this is Hex and Blue, and we are going to play The Sinking City. Small disclaimer before we start. We tried to play this yesterday, got a little bit in a recording, and had some technical difficulties, so I partially know what I'm doing, but other than that, I have never played this game before. I have only seen previews and read description on Amazon, so we're completely blind here, but we are going to try and make this into a new series, right?
Yeah.
Also, please pardon Blue for any sniffles, coughs, sneezes, whatnot behind me. Wow, that was like on cue. She has a little bit of a cold right now, so get well wishes are very much encouraged. And without further ado, are you going to read?
Yeah.
Or do you not feel like reading?
I think I can try to.
Okie dokie. That means you will have to get a little bit closer here. Please do not spread your cold germs onto me.
Okay.
And ready?
Ready? Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you have requested, has researched the outbreaks of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakport, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed men and women who across the country are haunted by visions similar to a city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakport as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vandenberg.
Thank you for your lovely reading skills, Lee-chan. Also, please ignore Himiko is, like, raring to go, so you're going to hear her bells every now and then. It's like raising a child.
It's the drum. Or was it drum? Can't remember.
I think Floral is stronger. I don't know. She knows you don't feel good. Settle down, JD. Lay down. JD. Lay down, buddy. If it's not one animal acting up, it's another. Release the Kraken! Excuse me, I've been up for quite a few hours now, and this old body is kind of drained of energy.
But this talk here is kind of prevented.
Okie dokes. So I know what to do at this part at least.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
This is the note from the beginning.
Kitty, Steve, Kittle, hello.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay. Let's learn how to do this. I am a photographer, just leave this to me. Boom. This fella's so nice.
Now get out.
Isn't he?
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Thank you.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud
You're
city
such a
of
bright,
Oakmont.
colorful person.
Alas,
sir.
now is not its finest hour. Though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my
Got 99 problems that there's probably one.
The visions are getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is
That
not
was like
uncommon.
my
here
biggest
in
seller
Oakmont.
for getting this game.
By chance, the man I spoke of,
Is
Robert
that it has
Throgmorton,
inspiration
is
from
already at the
HP.
point. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this
I
issue.
think the one quest completely.
Alas, I
Yeah.
fear he has a more pressing matter
Because
on
they
his
literally
hands.
said quest. That'll be that.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Because it's like somebody talking banana.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University.
I can
A man
hear
of great ambitions and even greater.
a little
ego.
cat out there
Do not
destroying my
make him
kitchen.
wait.
Like, if you're not married,
Kind of makes me not want to go out in my kitchen.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Oakmont is no
Dude,
ordinary place.
Our character
Its unique geographical
has the
position
eyes of a stone.
and the flood, a recent natural disaster,
I'm
make
just
it
saying,
nigh impossible to reach.
I'm not
But you
saying
made it,
dreams
Mr.
are brought on by anything.
I'm sure the
but
tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6
Hey,
months ago.
Himmy,
Storms
get off of my bed.
raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off
dog
from
has
the
so much
mainland.
energy.
I must say I rather like it, despite the
She's
inconvenience.
been up here
Atmosphere,
longer
you
than
know?
us.
What are you doing, little girl?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Wow, Himiko.
A wild Himiko. Yeah.
Hex uses grab. It was not effective.
Kimmy, run! It was super effective. Boy, Kimmy,
How do you
Kimmy
fill your
run.
days,
It
Mr.
was-
Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the
Himiko.
like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths
Hey,
drawn
you,
to it.
Little miss.
Get her?
So
Quit wrecking
really
havoc.
have much of a market for
No, she's fine.
philosophy
Okay.
these days.
There is no consciousness without
Besides, she
pain,
thinks she has
Mr.
pipe this
Reed.
couch.
No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
I didn't go fit back there anymore.
Alright, we're done talking to you.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay, so creepy stalker, check. because I can. That's why. Do, 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 do.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
More like Robert Frogmonkey.
But not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care?
Because I'm a private
What's your
investigator. I
angle,
investigate
outsider?
things.
Well, like I
My
said,
job.
I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my
I
specialty.
need to know what
Is
is to
it?
know.
Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe
He probably thought it was a
Complete
banana, that's why I tried to bite him.
I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers.
Can't say
Mark
that.
my words.
You're kind of in my way. But right now, I'm just talking. So. Good? Okay.
Yeah, the Innsmouthers said what to do.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced
Yes,
freaks have
Ivy.
overrun this city since the
Yeah, but
police
it's better
burned
they get
Innsmouth
killed
to the
too,
ground.
Because
No,
like fish.
those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Here, you want to go back to her? You go back to Cece?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Well, I'd like to be a millionaire at some point. Maybe a famous photographer, but... Oh, you meant his dream. Oh, okay. We're gonna
Please
say
forgive
it.
the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's
That's one
because
way to
no
put it.
man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family,
Of chimps.
which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to
We will
new
find
arrivals.
a first.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what is
Hashtag
lose?
finding eight first.
Sound like you could use every man you
Sounds
can
like finding
get.
Emo almost
Fair
voting.
You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in.
I'm not very good at fitting in,
He's
so.
a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I wonder if that's back
I
forward
see.
sort of thing.
Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay, face the house. Where's the house? There, face the house. Go left.
Right left?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're making out the cat off property garage.
One day he'll become famous. Maybe. I think I'm in the wrong spot. There we go.
Titanic.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Now that's ominous.
I feel like the reason no one is because they died.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Fairy King.
Someone finds this is out of Oh wait. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Monkey, and this is my apron. Oh wait, apron. Wrong the monkey, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's people. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave, Professor People. I fear what will become of me. It's sticking in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and I'm just gonna say that sentence and on some more in the end. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here.
Thank you, dear Blue. We shall continue.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Did you actually? It's yellow.
Oh, evidence collected. I do not know.
He's back here. Searching for Himiko.
Where did the Himiko?
I had captured a Himiko. That's where the she-himi went.
So, in case you can't tell, we have acquired a zoo instead of a house. At some point, we kind of did actually. At some point, we will, probably on Blue's channel, introduce our zoo. But I have other projects to work on first before that. So, whenever it happens, I will link it.
Give me escape.
Gimme escapes.
Should we add out a pet dog on the
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Hey, don't hate, bro. My animals get better treatment than I do.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
That's like a very contradictory statement, though.
Yeah. Mind's eye everything.
No, I don't need mind's eye nothing in there, remember?
Oh yeah.
But, is anybody hungry?
Not me.
Well then.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't feed that to my turtle.
But I thought you liked fish.
Not that fish.
Fish.
I don't think they're.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Those fish died being left in mud.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Welcome back, Jade.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, man. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
Sorry, my brain like just froze there
Remember
for a minute.
much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house.
Is
Barry
it
was
mandatory to
outside
go through everything they
on
say? I don't think
his
it is.
business.
Is
Then
it?
he came back
Well,
carrying
Because
Throgmorton's
like I'm
son.
not going to if it lets me. If it gives
He
me
was
a chance, I'm
unconscious,
out.
barely breathing.
Because I've like heard this
Barry
already.
left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Sleeping giants. Sleeping giants.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will.
Aw,
Will Hammond.
she's trying to
I'm a
use the
fisherman.
poor kind.
We all are.
Himiko,
Live here
don't
together.
chase Daddy's tail.
Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing.
Does she
Was out of starve.
buoyant on a tree?
I don't know. The way she acts, I think she does think it's a toy.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Hey, have mercy on his soul.
Alright.
I'll leave you to it.
For anyone
care of
curious,
yourself.
Kay is their god.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Yeah, sometimes I have that fear too, bro.
Huh?
Said yeah, sometimes I have that fear too. He's afraid of what he might dream. I'm a shadow person!
He's just a hatchman.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Was that a bad attempt at a joke?
I
Because if it was, just no. Don't quit your day job.
just captured in a tiny little hippie kid.
Himiko.
Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Here we go. Go,
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
I have a few portraits we could place there. Okie dokie then. Give me 1 minute to check everything else out first. I want this. I want this knife.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
What? I cannot see anything.
I know, they look kind of
Seems
more
like
normal.
Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
I think all the fish face.
Bless you. I think you gave him your phone.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
I'm that.
Oh, hello. Well then.
Wait, what was that?
Then. Hey! No, none of that.
What's this? What's it? Blue everywhere.
Take this. Yeah, run!
Hello.
What's happening?
Hey, wasn't this the
Okay,
scene from the Pocket
Let's
Watch?
see what we have here.
Yes, I'm gonna assume this is 1, 2,
Take this,
3.
ape-face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone better tell me what that thing was.
I don't know.
The thing kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Like it there.
Okay. So, we combine these thingies?
I think he said so. Is this a cause and effect thing?
Kinda, yeah. From what I figured out last time.
Hopefully you can find it. Oh,
Mm-mm. It goes red if I do. See, this much I do remember, so. No. We weren't done there.
get over here! That's say I could read it. Okay,
I think you need to read them all.
okay. Okay. Alright.
Okay, this is kind of where it froze last time, so fingers crossed.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Turn this way.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Yes, he clearly exaggerated when he agreed. Can't tell him a banana.
Alright. Fingers crossed.
Maybe we could just leave and find out. Where it went.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater with everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the last easily. Plus snooping around the port. Oh wait, with the fun snooping around the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice the proper beat. And we should have a steady supply ship. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Pizza.
Woohoo! We made it through without getting frozen.
Woohoo! I say we save here.
Save.
So that if it does freeze again, it just come right back.
Okay, good idea. Nope. Yes, we would like to overwrite. Alrighty. We've got alcohol. Aw, man, I don't like the whispering. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't like the whispering. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I feel like something's going to sneak up on me and kill me, and I'm going to lose. Okay, so we're going to go down the stairs here.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
He's a jello.
Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or a melee attack.
How do you get that? There's a combat section. No.
I'm assuming. I don't wanna. How do I melee? Combat. If you are crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Oh. There's actual. Oh no. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only source of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves.
Yeah, how do we melee?
Yeah, that doesn't tell me. Whoa, wait, what? We can dive? Why does that freak me out a little bit? Oh, okay.
A budge.
Yeah.
It's, I think it's called RB. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Well then.
There's our bandit here. I don't
Oh, can I not? Oh, I cannot use mind's eye when I'm... Ah! What the fuck are you? I do not like you.
I don't like you. I'm hitting him with that.
A knife.
Oh.
What the f... What was that?
A spider. It looks like a demonic spider.
I did not like that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
I'm gonna assume...
This was deliberate. fatal round through
okay,
the
really.
forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Is he like not even phased? He's like not going to even investigate what those things were?
Alright.
I would like to have some intel here, please, sir. If you know something, it would be great if you would inform me, since I'm the one controlling you.
I feel like Frog had an ability. This dude's vibes I would get.
No? No? Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. Excuse me. Lucy's method killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Sorry, Bert.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. What sense does this make?
No, Dad, hun.
That's like some Winchester House crap there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, is there anything upstairs?
Wait, no, it wasn't usually called the Narrow Winchester House.
Depends on who you are, I guess. I guess there's nothing else. Game tells me bullets are scarce. Me, never use a bullet.
Hi there. Guess what I have?
She's always purring. I think she doesn't know how to turn off the purr. Okay, so where my head, the bar, I guess? Or do I break the news gently to a bird papa?
You think it's the wrong fucking.
Yes. Dog. Oh. That damages us. Good to know. Future reference.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered.
How did he
Shot
automatically
in the
know
head
that
and
was
body
Steve
hidden.
Kirkhope?
I didn't.
It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
Scary. Okay, are we honest or do we keep it happy?
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Frogmore. So I assume that now we're going to...
Aww. Oh, Nana. They gave Himiko kisses.
Good JD!
Good
Okay, so we're looking for this bar. No, Montport, where's the bar? Can I zoom? Can I zoom? Oh, yeah. No, I clicked the wrong button. That's out. Oh, that's as far in I can go. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna assume that's where we have to go. So. What are those? What is wrong with this place?
What is wrong with their food?
Is this the bar? Somewhere? Oh, here. Hello. Are you alright?
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
I don't think a bullet's gonna help with that, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Why does that look like a bird?
A little bit.
Hey, knock it off! Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Hey, we're gonna ask that
I've
first.
seen some unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be a one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Hey!
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Which do we pick?
I say that one.
That one?
Yes.
Okay. We go badass.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
He's just like, bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye.
Come, Come closer, troubled soul.
She kind of freaks me out a little
Let me
bit.
tell you what your
She got like dead
future
eyes.
holds.
You're some kind
They
of
all seem to have dead eyes.
fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
You're a cheapskate.
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what
How
my
did he
future
assume
holds.
that meant she wanted a bullet?
Let me focus. The sea will be
I mean, she
generous
could've
in
wanted
the
a drink.
coming days. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars circled by the dead. A race from one to the next as time itself laughs.
January time.
Okay, that didn't make much sense, but we'll say thank you.
I'll
We
keep
are
that in
appreciative.
mind.
You are welcome. I can't wait to see what you do.
Neither can I, lady. Neither can I. We're just gonna go back in here because I see the door open, and that's an automatic invitation for me to come and loot you. The word of advice for any of you viewers: lock your doors, or you get wild video game characters looted.
Yeah. A wild video game character. Yeah.
Oh, where's the door? That goes with that key. Aha.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Oh,
Charles Reed, private investigator.
I'm sorry. You're very beautiful.
Mr.
sir.
Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so
I'm sure you have a nice
I think
personality.
you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault.
Blues don't want the
You
hard
hear me?
words.
Calm down. I only want to speak for now.
I'm good cop, she's bad
But
cop.
no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Private eye.
You shot to kill.
Why?
No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
Blue's just dying.
We were in our house, deep Paul and Will. Harry'd gone to the sea.
We must figure out
I
what
told
happened
him
to
that
our
it would
dear
only
ape
bring
first.
bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Harry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Do it.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's...
You were more tactful with
So you're
Throgmorton,
here to
bro.
attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before.
There you go. could have said
I
that.
didn't
from the
mean any
get-go.
offense.
Just like they were Throgmorton.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it.
No, if I want to.
We are proud of who we are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
The things you did to Albert don't
We
look
will
like
find
a
out in a
blood
moment.
rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You mentioned a
There
grand
you go.
family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun.
Guys,
Answer the question.
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Have some chill.
People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I don't know what to do. I don't really want to piss him off either. I'll think about it, bro.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Yeah.
You say deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Throg Monkey.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
I feel bad now. I feel like I'm a dirty cop.
Yeah.
Let me stand here and think about my actions, Mama. I'm so sorry. Your baby's going crooked. And with that, we are going to end this here for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening to Blue
And the cat.
and the cats
Purring.
and our lovely little chaotic house. Hope everyone has a good day or night, whatever time it is where you're at. And peace.
Peace.